Hello viewers, welcomes to Everything Happiness channel. I am Captain Grandmaster Shaji Matthew. Today in the social media and the newspaper there are so many articles and discussion is going on about the Sabarimala temple. Friends, today we will discuss about the Sabarimala history. This Sabarimala is in a temple is in a thick forest in Kerala. It is situated in heavily thick inside the forest. There are thousands of years before this small temple was over there, and the tribes and the local peoples worshipped there the Sri Ayyappa, and that was the belief before. In 1899, when the Trivandrum dynasty ruled, the Sri Moolam thirunal was the ruler in that time in the Trivandrum King dynasty. That time in the Kollam, Peshkar saw a dream, and he was so afraid, and he revealed it to the Sri Moolam thirunal that the Ayyappa wants to make a temple over there that the tribal peoples were worshipping centuries, thousands of years before in the middle of the forest. The Sri Moolam thirunal wants to make a temple over there in the middle of the forest. That was a very great, difficult task because of that time there was no road and so much of diseases, malaria, like that the insects, so much of wild animals, tigers, and like that animals, and so much of wild animals over there in this area. So the king was faced very difficult to make a renewed Ayyappa temple over there. Actually, the Ayyappa was a Lord Rama. The Lord Rama is representing in the Ayyappa. Then Ayyappa and also Malikapura Tamma also is there in present. Actually, the Mandala Puja, that is 15 November to 26 December, is the main worship over there. After that is 14 January, the makara, the light is seen in the faithful people in the forest. This is the main season of this Ayyappa Darshan. All this, the story behind it to make this, the Sri Moolam thirunal wants to make, but the people don't want to go over there, and they all are afraid about disease and death and difficulty. So the king was asked his minister somehow we have to make this. That is, he want to do that, the Sri Moolam thirunal. So that time, the wealthy and the important personality of Kochumman, a contractor, the Christian man, he agreed to make that temple over there. He took the contract. And they planned that to make a piece of a temple and bring that to by river, by like a small boat or a wooden boat or something like that, to bring closer to this Pamba, closer to this Ayyappa place, Sabarimala, then make it over there. They decided, and they started working the pieces in the palace of one of the Raja, Peshkar Raja, Kollam, and made pieces and assembled and found it was making by copper and lead pieces. That's why they want to make it that. And altogether, by the leadership of Kochumman, all are went over there and they started making the Ayyappa temple. But the unfortunate things has happened. What was everybody feared? Kochumman was diseased by malaria and he died over there. Then Kochumman's wife Accaamma wanted to finish it that his husband's this design job. Then she was interested and she told this somehow to make over there this to be completed. So she told the Vadaka Sakrya priest, kathanar, to do that. Then the priest took the initiative and to take over that with the help of MC Narayanapilla in 1909. The time. The 1909, the Ayyappa temple's work had over and the mandalakalam, that time it is over. In 1950, this temple got fire and so much of destruction has happened and rebuilt it. That time, this temple, that time 1950, it was already freedom time. The Raja don't have much power, but the government was EMS. Nambudiri part, but the Raja was Sri Thirunal Balarama Varma. They want to rebuild the temple. But it was under the ruler of Tirukochi, T.K. Narayanan. Then the T.K. Narayanan's help and all it is rebuilt it. And the inquiry has conducted by prominent scholar Keshav Menon. And nothing was revealed how this fire has happened, not yet revealed. So the Ayyappa temple in the Sabarimala is a symbol of a religious unity. All Hindu religion, Christian as well as anybody can visit over there. This is the religious tolerance. That is what the Ayyappa temple and millions of people are visiting over there from the South India as well as all over the world. That is the main importance of this Ayyappa temple, Sabarimala. And long walking and the pujas and the taking these nombu, this starvation and all, people are getting so much of help from Ayyappa. And this brings so much of religious tourism cash to the government, the Devasum. That is about 440 crore rupees is getting every year for the Devasum board. And so much of business. And it is a very big religious ceremony and a function of local peoples as well as in the Indian people. But now in the case is that there are so many commissioners, Devasum board, special checking people and everywhere the administration of these temples, traditions and all there. But now the Ayyappa's gold has stolen by some peoples. And the court is saying that nobody find out that by the court go to the doubt and the court is putting case against the Ayyappa Kovil's gold theft. The Dwarapalaga temple, Dwarakapala, the gold sheets that is about to be stolen, it is 30.3 kilogram of copper and gold. Dwarapala was removed from the position and the gold plated is taken out. And the statue, the ideals, have removed the ornaments and so much of the gold is stolen from this sacred Ayyappas, from the Ayyappas statues, ornaments, and they are utmost faithfully devotees now in dilemma and shocked about all this news, and the investigation is going on. Who are the culprit? They must be put it in the law, and the law must come out. The Devasum board and the court is investigating. The court supervising this theft inquiry and strictly want to investigate who are the culprits of these events of the centuries old these beliefs and this so wealthy temple. It was stolen by the some peoples, and the under the leadership of court it is inquiry. We can pray that to the Ayyappa all the thieves will be captured and will be punished. Thank you very much, viewers. I am Captain Grandmaster Shaji Matthew. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you. Out.